to Horsley, then to Ali Pickett, sends the ball across the ground but cleverly into the path of the leading Trent Dennis-Lane. Gee, he's been in good form today this season, Todd. 31 goals.
He certainly has, and so has the bloke who kicked it to him. He had a shorter option, but he very rarely makes a mistake with which option to take. Ali Pickett, he's a sensational player, but yeah, this bloke has kicked a lot of goals. I think the last time we saw him, Philly, he bagged maybe 7, I think 7 or 8.
Yep, seven goals for the day. Now he runs into the man on the mark too close. Doesn't that always work against you when you boost a guy up?
Always.
Roberts takes it, gives it now to Pratt. He's at right half back. Pratt drives the ball along the boundary, lays off the hand pass. Jacobs onto the left boot. One-hander from Dennis-Lane against Pratt.
And while all that's happened, Rod might have a bit of a report. I think Cassidy's come off, has he?
Well, meanwhile, Dennis-Lane kicks it to Hildebrand, who waltzes into an open goal. Well, Subiaco, where it looked in a bit of trouble at the other end of the ground, they've worked it straight down the corridor. Hildebrand's got a goal and spin. What have you got?
Yeah.
Buffeted off it by the very strong-bodied Phil Reid. Centering kick to Dennis-Lane. Couldn't take the mark. Ali Pickett's in there again. Another high tackle.
Well,
they've just got to work it out. Ali Pickett is on it. Michael McKinlay. First possession, I think. Robinson ran into trouble and he was holding the ball in the shadows of the big tree. High toward full forward. Offhand. Swan Districts with the numbers in the goal square. Toomey. Called by David McKinlay to play on. So Embley, who hasn't had a lot of it, he's tackled by Forrest and the umpire says high.
Yeah.
Well, he was. I tell you what, he was gone. He's lucky to get it.
He's got a free man up here. It might be Geepen on the wing all by himself.
Effective, it goes over the line and out of bounds. So Spencer with a free kick for Swans. All of a sudden, Subi making all the mistakes. Couldn't make it stick. Jetta, gee, that was a bit too casual.
Well, certainly hasn't had a goal. There's Matthew Carr on the boundary. There's obviously something wrong with him, or he's just having a quick spell.
Yeah, probably just a spell. He'll come back on, you'd think, with the best part of 15 or 16 minutes to go. And he's got one.
There's one.
Subiaco supporters sense there could be a comeback here. Dennis-Lane, an important player for Subiaco to get back in the action. Hasn't seen much of it since early in the first quarter, but that was very timely.
Well, I said the only way he's going to survive next week if they go down is to kick the last 3 goals of the game, and the coach will be pretty happy with him, I think.
That's one. Didn't he show great poise in that situation there? Has kicked the major, 3 points the margin. Plenty of time for Subi. Well, Toomey just mistimed his leap there and he just didn't even touch it.
Yeah. Well, Toomey was terrible because he let the ball get behind him and there were 4 Subiaco players.
Standing there.
Look, he's just you've got to kick the ball in front there. He didn't even actually put a hand up.
No, he didn't even touch it.
Yeah, good tap by Chick. I just wasn't too sure. Second for the day, 1 in the first. Now this one at the 19.5-minute mark of the final quarter.
Trent Dennis-Lane should have gone back and kicked his 3rd, Phil, because then it would have made me look like I knew what I was talking about.
He's got time. He has got time. Subiaco finishing full of running. I just wondered the lack of pressure when Rick's got the hand pass away. Has picked it. That is a great pick, Todd. Dennis-Lane, virtually kickless since early in the first quarter, has kicked 3 final quarter goals, and he may well be the toast of the Lions tonight.
That was an absolutely huge leap there by Tony Knott. Didn't quite grab it, but we see, there's my man, Trent Dennis-Lane.
Hildebrand has kicked 3.
And I think, look, he's on here, Trent Dennis-Lane.
Oh, should have given it to him.
Josh Roberts, I think, has gone down to Dennis-Lane as well, because he was certainly on him.
He turns around and leads here now.
Yeah, he's still getting, because no one's near him, Ken. Who's that in front? Phil Reid should run to the other side of the ground.
He's still on. He's still on. He'll give it to him. Doesn't need to. Kicks it straight through the middle. Pocket the centre wing.
Very good kick, wasn't it?
Brilliant kick, Patente. Can you get it on to Hansen? They need to go for broke here, Swan Districts. Patente out in front of Spanderman.